show where I introduce new entrepreneurs to the world, so that they'll new to you if you're not familiar, so that you can be familiar, and then my friends can become yours. This is a very special broadcast this evening. It's atypical from the normal show. This evening, I'm chatting with Cora Bella Bruce of W.L.J. Angel Gowns. And I would like to bring to your attention that this may be a trigger warning for people who have suffered infant loss. And so if this subject matter will upset you, abandon the video now. That's my advice to you. Otherwise, welcome. Um, Bella, welcome to the show. It's a pleasure to have you here. And I would love for you to share with our guests how and why you and your daughter Kayla launched WLJ Angel Gowns.
Well, thank you for having us. We really appreciate it. Um, March of 2016, my daughter found out, she was 20 weeks at the time. We found out that Wyatt, the son she was carrying, was very sick, and he had a fatal diagnosis, and unfortunately he would not survive. And we had him June 2nd of 2016 at 30 weeks. He was 3 pounds and 15 inches long. And at that time, we didn't know anybody in the infant loss community, anybody we could talk with, anybody that really could help us. And in this, we needed an angel gown to bury him. And unfortunately, we didn't have one. So what I decided to do is create an organization that would provide angel gowns and angel wraps. And I got with Kayla, and we wanted to name it after Wyatt to bring awareness to infant loss. So August of 2016, we created W.L.J. Angel Gowns, and we take donated wedding gowns and formal dresses, and we make angel gowns and angel wraps and angel buntings for babies who pass during any gestational loss of a pregnancy up into a newborn size. And what we do with these is we will donate them anywhere in the United States, absolutely free of charge, to hospitals, family-owned funeral homes, and individual families who suffer infant loss. We also provide memory packages for families who have lost little ones. With this, it can be both nationally and internationally. We have sent memory packages overseas this last year, so we've branched out a little bit more. And it doesn't matter when they had their loss, whether it was a week ago or 35 years ago, like we have made for one family. We believe that all babies deserve something, and all families deserve to have something in remembrance of their babies. And then we also provide cuddle cots to Georgia hospitals. And cuddle cot is a bassinet that has a cooling mattress, and it's hooked up to a machine, and the nurses keep the machine going to keep the water cold. And this regulates the baby's body temperature. And being that we're in a military town, our dads can't come home at the drop of a hat overseas. And this allows the moms to keep their babies with them in the room, hospital room, all day, all the time, versus the nurses having to come get their baby, take it to their cooling unit, bring it back to the mom. This gives the mom time to spend with her child. We didn't have a cuddle cot with Wyatt, so we had less than 24 hours with him. Whereas if we had had a cuddle cot, we could have had days. So we're really excited that our town here in Augusta and the CSRA, all of our local hospitals now have at least one cuddle cot. We have donated two to AU, their labor and delivery, and their NICU have one. We've donated to Aiken Regional. They have one. University and Doctors both have one donated by other donors. So now we are branching out to provide cuddle cots to other Georgia hospitals, so that way angel families will have more time with their babies when time is all they'll have.
Right. That's wonderful. What is the difference, Bella, between an angel gown and an angel
The
wrap?
difference is going to be the size of the baby. Your very early miscarriages, um, their babies are very tiny. So our wraps are 5, 7, and 10 inches long, and our gowns will start at roughly to help the gestational loss of 30 weeks or greater, which Wyatt was 30 weeks. So our angel gowns and our angel buntings are going to be for our earlier losses, and our angel gowns will be for roughly 30 weeks to 40 weeks.
I see. Okay. And when you send a memorial package, what does
So
that
each
consist of?
package will consist of an angel gown or an angel wrap or bunting, and that's based on the gestation at the time of loss. They will have a crocheted blanket and hat. There again, that's based on the size of the baby. Um, they will get an angel bracelet, which is a tiny little bracelet for the baby. And then they will get either a crocheted angel, maybe some angel wings. They could get like little angel ornaments. Um, we've done teddy bears in the past. That way, the mom has something that she can hold on to. A little bear she can put in her car, put in her purse. Just something that mom can hold on to. So when she misses her baby, she can just hold it and just have it. And then when we donate these, it doesn't cost the families anything. We donate
Mhm.
these. Everything we do is donation. We donate these because we know what it's like to have to struggle to you've got the cost of a funeral, you've got the cost of this, that, and the other. We don't want to be an added burden. We want to be a resource to help these families, so that's one less thing they have to worry about. And if it's a sudden loss or an early loss, you're not prepared for that. And even though we would lose Wyatt, we
Right.
still weren't prepared because they couldn't tell us how far Kayla would go. She could have gone to 25 weeks, she could have gone 30 weeks, she could have gone to term. We had no way of knowing. So we want to make sure that we can help these families at any time. And if we have a family that has got a fatal diagnosis, we'll send them, and they connect with us. We'll send them angel gowns, and we'll send them a couple different sizes. So that way they have something for their baby at whichever gestation that they deliver. And if they have any gowns, the gowns left over, then they can donate it to that hospital in their baby's memory. But that way they're not struggling like we did. We didn't have anything. And Kayla spent an entire day trying to find
Right.
something. And as little as he was, you can't find anything here. And we just don't want another family to just have to go through what we went through.
That Wyatt was born and then passed on June 2nd of 2016. How long before you and Kalis actually launched W.L.J. Angel Gowns?
We had him June 2nd, and it was about the first week and a half in August. So it was about 2 months. I kind of stewed on it,
Okay.
on it. I knew I wanted to do something. I just didn't know what. And the more I thought about it, it
Mhm.
upset me that she had to try to find something. And it's like, why should any family have to do that? So I started it with no business plan.
I think it's
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I think it's so beautiful that you both channeled your grief into helping other people who would walk the path that you already walked. It takes extraordinary people to do that, and I've known you for a while, so I know that you are extraordinary. But I mean, I want everyone out there watching, to know it too. Um, Most people would struggle just to go on with life because when we experience a loss that feels devastating, we want to just sort of give ourselves self-care for quite a while, and then we ease back into the new normal, whatever that looks like. And sometimes we still struggle, to keep moving forward. But just you came to the decision together that you were going to form this nonprofit organization, this 501(c) organization, and actually, you know, put everything you have of yourself into it so that you can help other people and honor Wyatt's memory at the same time. And it's incredible. It really is.
I appreciate that. The biggest thing for us is we know what it's like to be alone in this journey. And Wyatt was my daughter's third loss. She had two early losses, and we lost Wyatt at 30 weeks. And for me, it helps me grieve Wyatt because I went through this journey with her. I continue to go through this journey with her. And it's my way of grieving, but helping others. Because if not, I would just, I think I would probably just grieve myself to death, and grieve myself sick every day. And I can't do that. I've got to be strong for her. I've got to be strong for my other grandchildren, and be strong for these families that come to me and say, how do I cope? What do I do? Where do I go? And if, as long as I can help at least one family, it makes it worthwhile, and to talk to these families daily and to hear their stories, and to let them know, you're not alone. That helps them. And that's something that, like I said, when we were losing Wyatt, we didn't have anybody. Nobody talked about it. You don't talk about it. Even this day, people don't want to talk about it. And it's like, how can you help others if you don't talk about our new normal? This is our daily. Wyatt is not with us, but we grieve for him daily. His brothers and sister, they miss him like crazy, you know? So, I mean, we all grieve differently. Kayla grieves her own way, and just doing this and helping others is just my way of going through the motions, and dealing with it.
That helping someone else is the motivation that you have to, stay strong and keep putting one foot in front of the other, as well as being there for the grandchildren that you do have, and for Kayla and, any other loved ones in your family. Um, but it's such a healthy way to kind of feel like, well, I'm forcing myself to go on with life, but it's like the best way that you're doing it. And I love that. And that I've supported you, and Angel Gowns, in the past. I still do. You were one of the first people I invited, to be on the show, because I really believe in what you do. And I love your approach to it. You took, pain, and you turned it into something good so that other people can benefit, because we can't stop infant loss. It's going to happen, but we can support. And that's always something that people really appreciate. Um, Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching and you feel moved listening to Bella's story, please consider donating to her charity. It is a 501(c) organization, so your donations are tax deductible. I have just pushed out the donation link into the comments, so you can click on the link and donate. I have a little surprise for you, Bella.
Oh, no, I
Um,
don't like surprises.
I have, well, I think it's a nice surprise. I hope that you do too. I've created I don't know why there's a little thing blocking part of the picture on the screen, but I created a memorial necklace for you. And I would like, so baby Wyatt's picture is on there with his date of birth. I would like to send one to you and one to Kayla, or I'll send them both to you, and you can and get pass one on to Kayla. And so after the broadcast, I will need your shipping address, and I will get that out to you. And I hope that you cherish the necklaces. I know that you carry Wyatt with you in your hearts all the time, and I hope that you find comfort having him on top of your heart as well.
Absolutely. I love it. It's
And
beautiful. Thank
please
you.
tell, oh, you're very welcome. Please tell the audience watching what else you can use besides money. I know that you take formal wear, but
Right.
what other items would be
Um,
helpful for you?
if people crochet, that's a big thing. It's like crocheting angel wings for us. We are wanting to make what's called DNC packages for our angel families. And these are moms that go in and have a miscarriage and they have to have a surgical procedure to complete the process. So when they leave the hospital, they're leaving empty handed. So we want to make up what we
Mhm.
call our DNC packages, and it's going to have an angel gown or angel bunting, an angel bracelet, a little note from us, and we just like to have a little set of angel wings, maybe 3 or 4 inches wide, to put in there. So that way, when they leave, they know that someone cares. Their baby matters. That's one of the big projects that we're working on. The other thing is always sewing supplies. We go through thread like crazy. Little bow ties, 2 and 3 inch bow ties. Any kind of appliques. We've got a wish list on Amazon that I can send you. But the biggest thing is just spreading the word that we are out here. We are to help these angel families. If you know someone that would like a memory package, send us a message. We'll get it out to them. It doesn't cost them anything. And just letting people know, we're here for you. If you need something to do, just let me know.
Okay. That's awesome. Now, folks, if you would like to order, if you've suffered an infant loss or you know someone who has, and you would like to order a memorial necklace from me, um, I've pushed out the link to my website as well to the comments. Um, when you buy anything until the end of 2022, when you buy anything from my website, I will donate. If you use, there's a box on this right below this mug. This is an example of a checkout from my website. There's a box. And if you write angel gowns in the box, and it doesn't matter what you buy, I will donate till the end of 2022, 50% of my profit on that order. And I've pushed out the
Oh
coupons and
wow.
everything. So like I said, I've been supporting Bella ever since I've known her because I truly believe in what she is doing and her daughter Kayla. I think it's such a beautiful way to honor Wyatt, but also just to take your pain and rechannel it and make it something that has purpose. It's like, as I said earlier, it takes special people to do that, and you are both doing that. And I want to help you in any way I can. Folks, if you have any questions about what Bella and her daughter are doing, anything about angel gowns, please feel free to write in the comments or visit either website, mine or hers, and ask if you want to do that privately. You can always reach out to Team Wyatt, as they call themselves, and someone will be able to answer your questions or offer any assistance that you may be in need of. Um, Thank you so much for being here, Bella. I really appreciate you taking the time to share your personal story, but especially all the wonderful things that you're doing to help other people. Thank you so much. And ladies and
I
gentlemen,
appreciate it. I really appreciate your support.
Oh, my pleasure. Always, always. Um, for the entrepreneurs who are out there watching, if you would like to be on this show, I'm pushing out now into the comments the link so that you can get in touch with me. There is an actual application that you can fill out. I will review it and I will let you know if I feel that you're a good fit for the show. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back. This is a special week because it's November, and the week right after Thanksgiving is always a very big week. So instead of just Tuesdays, this week I will be going live again at 7:30 on Friday, Black Friday, 7:30 p.m. Um, I have two shows on Saturday, 5:30 and 7:30 p.m. Sunday at 7:30, Cyber Monday at 7:30, and then back again for our regular Tuesday at 7:30 on November 30th. I will see you then. We had some difficulties, some technical difficulty tonight, so we went live late, but fingers crossed, everything will be fine on Friday, and we will be back at our scheduled time. Thank you again for watching, and be well.